Good evening and namaste, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to my channel, this is Divinations with Lindsay, and I am your host, Lindsay. So as a lot of you may or may not already be made aware, I have different means of channeling energies. There might be a bit of a longer introduction to this one because I strongly feel guided tonight. I feel led to do my window's up, so I'm sorry if you can hear the traffic outside of my apartment. So I felt strongly led today to get some messages for our Divine Counterpart Collective. Give me 1 second. I do apologize. Alright, so yeah, I felt strongly guided tonight to do a Divine Counterpart reading. There's no particular reason I felt led, but I also felt led to do it by signs element. I'm going to be starting off with our earth signs. I feel led to start off with the earth signs, so Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This will be your Divine Counterpart reading. So, basically, I got channeled some messages from, I feel, who is to be the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine Collective. Essentially, I just started having all these revelations, and guys, however you define your divine connection, however you define your divine connection, be it a soulmate, a higher level soulmate, twin flame, karmic soulmate, whatever the case. Labels are just that, right? Labels. So this is a person. The main theme tonight is going to be for those of you who have love interests as divine counterparts, but because that's typically what a divine counterpart is. Right, so that's somebody to balance out our energies, somebody that the Most High God has designed specifically for us, that we have some sort of soul contract or some sort of mission here with, right? Be that to help assist in raising the vibration of the collective, or just whatever the case may be. So, the cards will clarify what I got channeled earlier, but guys, these connections are not what you think they are. And I feel like somebody is extremely in their ego right now, and I feel like somebody has a lot to say. So, yeah, let's get started. Let's waste no more time. I'm gonna just cleanse these cards one more time. Call upon the Holy Spirit tonight to ask you for clarity and guidance as I channel these messages for the Earth Sign Divine Counterpart Collective. Let the moon on the bottom of the deck. May it help us all towards our greatest and highest good. I'm calling upon my ancestors tonight as I channel these messages. I'm asking for protection and I'm asking for assistance in providing the clarity that we all need from time to time regarding what's going on with our personal situation. And again, this is going to be for my Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo collective. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Alright, so for my earth signs, for Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, this could also be if you have it highly aspected in your chart as well. For instance, for myself, I'm a Leo star sign, which is a fire sign, but I'm a Virgo rising. So, you know, I would technically belong to this collective, although I'm not trying to pull my own energies tonight. I'm trying to pull energy for y'all. I just wanted to use that as an example. Also, I left my beer outside. Shit. It's okay. I'll finish this reading first. So let's get an energy spirit, Nine of Cups. Let's get an energy spirit for a divine connection that is surrounding my Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo collective. Please, Holy Spirit. Let's get an energy surrounding a divine connection. Five of Wands, Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So, my earth signs, with the Five of Wands coming out here, I'm sensing that there's a lot of conflict around whatever divine connection this could be. I don't know whose energies I'm picking up yet, if it's divine masculine or divine feminine. I feel like with this Knight of Swords coming out on the bottom of the deck, I could possibly either be talking to a divine masculine or I could be talking about a divine masculine. With this Knight of Swords, I feel like, because the Knight of Swords is usually like rushing in, it can be erratically, it can be spontaneously, but with some sort of information, right? So somebody received some information in this situation that caused a lot of conflict with this Five of Wands. I'm going to clarify real quick. Clarify this Five of Wands. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. Now we have the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. A lot of sword energy so far. And then we have the Fool card coming up in the reverse. So with this King of Swords, earth signs, I do feel like with the Knight of Swords that we just previously saw, this was some sort of information, and it put a masculine, it could have possibly put a masculine energy on guard here. The King of Swords has to make head over heart decisions, has to go with sometimes more of like their intellect versus their emotions, right? They can't just be all in their feels and shit. And whatever this conflict is around with this King of Swords energy, you could also be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, or have that highly aspected in your chart. With this Fool card coming up in the reverse, I feel like this is surrounding a missed opportunity or some sort of new beginning. I'm sorry that my nails look like shit. Some sort of new beginning that did not happen, that never came to fruition, right? Okay, so I do feel like this is centered around some form of masculine that's having to make head over heart decisions right now, whatever this reading is. So why does this divine connection exist, Holy Spirit? Why does this divine connection exist? Why does this... I'm not taking that many cards. I just heard shuffle twice. So why does this divine connection exist, Holy Spirit? Why does this divine connection exist? That was a weird shuffle, okay. It's usually a sign for me to go ahead and take the next energy available. We have the Devil in the reverse. With the Two of Swords in the reverse for the bottom of the deck energy here. So, Earth sign, Capricorn, heavy Capricorn energy with this Devil in reverse here. So, you could be a Capricorn or you could be dealing with another Capricorn. Heavy Capricorn though. I feel like with this Devil card in the reverse, this connection came into your life to teach you how to kind of break those ties that bind and stand on your own 2 feet. I feel like whatever situation you could possibly be in or could have been at one point in time before this connection came into your life, guys, that with this Two of Swords in the reverse, somebody could have been very heavily blindfolded in a situation, but I feel like this blindfold is coming off. This blindfold is coming off, and therefore it's kind of causing those ties, those being chained to a situation that's not for our greatest and highest good, right? With that Devil energy. So, this connection definitely, Earth signs, I feel like was definitely sent in your life to wake you up, regardless of what the situation is currently between you and your counterpart. So, let's get an energy for how this would be mirrored in my Earth sign collective. How does this... And that's the thing. The reason I wanted to go with this spread... Oh, wow. I'm still not taking all these, but that never happens. The reason I wanted to go with this spread, Earth signs, is because the message that I channeled... I just saw the Ten of Cups. I just saw 333 as well. The message that I was channeled is basically when you are a part of this elite of a collective, when you are part of a highly spiritual connection such as this, a lot of times the faults that you might see in your counterpart or the blockages that might be happening between you and your counterpart are only a mirror of things that you are failing to see in yourself, or things that you are failing to do, you know, with yourself, you know. And I could use kind of like my own self even, for instance, in my divine counterpart connection. I always placed and this is just me speaking from experience, and this is, you know, how I channel things as well. With me and my divine masculine, I always put him on such a high pedestal, but yet it seemed that energy was never reciprocated. Well, problem number one, the fact that I had subconscious expectations for that energy to be reciprocated was totally not his fault. I mean, he didn't ask me to place him on that pedestal. Second of all, It's not that he was unwilling to place me on a pedestal. I was not placing myself on that pedestal. And he was only mirroring the energy that I had towards myself. See, usually connections like this are always, they're very seldom about the other person. They're all about self-discovery, right? And so I'm channeling all this information, and I'm like, okay, so clearly something has come up with this collective. And that's when I felt guided to do these readings. So I'm going to give this one more shuffle. And we're going to find out, Earth signs, what you're mirroring in this connection. How are you guys mirroring one another? I just saw 555, endings and new beginnings. And I also just saw 606. You could be mirroring somebody. Alright, so now this King of Swords is in the reverse. And now we have the Nine of Wands that is also in the reverse for the bottom of the deck. Why do I feel like for some of you, this person may have been incarcerated at one point, or you could have been incarcerated yourself, Earth signs? Oh my. Y'all didn't see that. So yeah, that's just one thing I'm getting. Somebody could have definitely been incarcerated here with this King of Swords in the reverse, but I feel like with this Nine of Wands in the reverse, you guys were definitely like in an energy where y'all were both very defensive towards one another and very closed off with one another, especially with this King of Swords in the reverse. Somebody could have been very cold, very emotionally detached, and very, just very, very, like, cut off from their emotions. We're getting a lot of Swords energy here. There's a good chance that you guys may or may not even be in contact with this person, okay? This King of Swords showing up in the reverse, I feel like this could have been your person being cold towards you and emotionally detached towards you, Earth signs. But I feel like what this is mirroring within your connection is how detached and cold and emotionally unavailable you might have been for yourself. And that's how this was showing up in your connection. So very similar to kind of the example that I was giving, you know, like, because I was too busy placing my divine masculine on such a pedestal, I didn't realize I wasn't placing myself on that same pedestal, and he was mirroring back that energy. That's how this works, guys. I could go on forever, and we honestly don't have that much time tonight, but I would really like to just kind of do a video, like, kind of explaining the divine counterpart process and why certain people may have this situation in their life as well, just for informative reasons. I feel like a lot of our collective is currently in these connections to learn unconditional love, not only for their counterpart, but for themselves as well. Most importantly, themselves. And this is going to ultimately lift us into a higher state of consciousness, right? It's beautiful, really. It's all for such a beautiful reason. But I feel like a lot of us are unawakened to that information and are unaware of this. And so you have situations like this happen where you know, people just kind of either give up on their connection or kind of shut off their emotions to it. Clarify this King of Swords in the reverse. How many cards is that? That's too many. Clarify this King of Swords in the reverse, please. Clarify the King of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is definitely, you guys could, yeah, King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's definitely Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy with this King of Pentacles in the reverse. There is definitely a masculine who is in a very stagnant place, a very stagnant position with this Ace of Wands coming out in the reverse. This is creative blocks. This is being unable to attract that new beginning, unable to manifest that new beginning and bring it to fruition. And then with this King of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody could be having like trouble with their employment or be unemployed. Somebody's business could be going under. Somebody could be just not in a very good financial situation. Somebody could also like just honestly kind of have a hard time managing their money. I'm just going to be honest. I feel like this is a masculine energy and stagnant energy, and divine feminine, if you're listening to this, be it if you're a cross watcher or if you're an earth sign, I feel like this is symbolizing how just like this divine masculine here has neglected to take action towards this connection and neglected to allow it to grow to its ultimate fruition. I feel like this is simply just a reflection of how you're so hung up on this connection that you haven't paid much attention to what you want to receive out of life and out of this connection. But especially out of life, like what it is that you want. You've placed yourself on the back burner and it's being mirrored in this. Very interesting. Almost specifically exactly what I channeled earlier. I swear, like, guys, there's just, I need to start writing down my channels in detail, because it's like I'm having all these epiphanies at that time, but then I go to like, you know, relay the information that I just received, and it's like, it's hard, it's difficult to really go through that process without kind of veering off track here. Let's find out some more. Let's find out what this particular divine connection offers right now at this point in time. For my earth signs, what does their divine connection currently offer them, please, Holy Spirit? What does their divine connection currently offer them at this time, please, Holy Spirit? High Priestess. This is a very spiritual connection. You could be dealing with a Pisces also, or you could have that highly aspected in your chart. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, okay, so right now, from what I'm seeing, this connection is only manifesting itself in the 5D currently. With this High Priestess card coming out, this is a highly, highly, highly spiritual connection, earth signs. You could be dealing with somebody who has the letters B and J as initials in their name. You could want a BJ from this person. I'm just kidding. Sorry. All in good fun, but you could be having a lot of dreams about this person too. I feel like your higher selves are definitely like in constant communication here, earth signs. I feel like with this Three of Pentacles in the reverse, though, this is like this not coming together in the 3D. This is being unable to work together, to partner up. This is this connection. I'm almost willing to bet there's no communication between these counterparts here. This is all spiritually felt, right? But I feel like both parties are aware of this connection with this High Priestess card coming out. So I don't know, Earth signs. I mean, right now, I know, you know, somebody's got to be feeling crazy right now. Somebody's got to be feeling crazy. Somebody's got to be like, is this real? Like, is this all in my head? Is this just, you know, something that I can't let go of? And I feel like this video is your confirmation and your validation that, yes, this divine connection is real. No, it's not all in your head. It is felt, it is mutually felt, and it is right now just all in the 5D. I feel like, Earth signs, my advice for you would be to go within for answers right now. Don't try to seek validation or answers outside of yourself. Only you know what this person is to you. Only you know what they are to you. I can't tell you, and some fucking cards damn sure can't tell you, right? Like, this is all to provide you insight on things that you already know, you just may not be aware of or need validation of in the physical, right? So I feel like right now things are at a standstill in our 3D reality, but I feel like in the 5D there's heavy, heavy, heavy shifts happening, and I feel like eventually, should these two counterparts, maybe it's because they're both in their ego, or one person definitely for sure is way too much in their ego, because we saw the King of Swords in the reverse coming out, you know, and I feel like that was representing probably the masculine in this situation, their energy, right? And just a lot of kings coming up in the reverse. I feel like somebody's counterpart, this is either you or this is your counterpart, but somebody's counterpart is definitely going through a transformation right now where there is a heavy ego death happening and taking place. And I feel like right now they're just kind of, you know, they're very hung up in their 3D right now. But just, I would give them some time. I would give it to the Most High God and pray for this person. But also, just really, my main advice for whoever is in this situation, no matter what end you're on, Earth signs, my advice for the feminine, whoever the feminine is in this situation, is to definitely really just work on yourself right now. Just really, really put that work in on yourself. And I feel like what's meant to happen will happen. And I know that's not a very satisfactory answer right now, and that doesn't give you a lot, but I'm telling you, if you'll go within for those answers, that's going to tell you more than any tarot card reading could ever tell you. Okay? Okay. So, I know this kind of already gave us a pretty good look into what's going on currently in the 3D reality with this connection. But I want to know, can you give us any more information on the current state of this connection and how it's showing up in the 3D, please, Holy Spirit? Can you give us any more information with how this connection is showing up currently in the 3D reality, please? We have the Two of Pentacles. Justice in the reverse coming out on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra with this Justice card coming out in the reverse, but you could also be dealing with somebody who has Libra very highly aspected in their chart as well, or that could be you. With this Two of Pentacles that I see coming out, I don't know whose energy this is for certain, but I know that this speaks of there being some sort of imbalance in the connection currently, Earth signs. I feel like somebody here was having to maybe juggle, there's something here about having to juggle two different situations, or maybe having to make a decision, or having to really just, you know, maybe there's a lot going on. Maybe this person's juggling a lot, whoever's energy this is. And then with this Justice coming out in the reverse, that speaks to an imbalance to this connection, right? Because the Justice in the upright is all about balance and the scales of justice being balanced out. That is the ultimate definition of Libra energy. The scales of justice being balanced, right? Karma is all it is. But right now, the situation could be at an imbalance. And I feel like whoever energy, this could be divine. I'm picking up divine masculine energy with this, but this could also be maybe an energy that you both are mirroring off of each other right now. You know, maybe you both are having to juggle too many things and leave kind of this connection at an imbalance, or put it on the back burner right now. Maybe neither one of you are really like too awfully focused on this connection and the 3D reality. I'm going to clarify real quick. Clarify this Two of Pentacles, please. Whose energy is this? Who's at an imbalance right now, please? Please clarify the Two of Pentacles. Please clarify. If it falls on the floor, it lands at your door. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. Ooh, and the Tower at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could have that heavily aspected in your chart as well. Yeah, Earth signs. There's definitely a huge imbalance here. What I'm getting is somebody made a decision in this connection that caused some sort of a hollow victory. There were no winners in this situation. I feel like you both are kind of like stuck in this standstill position of like, okay, what comes next? I feel like with this Five of Swords in the reverse, it could speak to maybe being unwilling to just settle a conflict, being unwilling to deal with a conflict that needs to be dealt with. I feel like, you know, whoever's energy this is, it's like with this Two of Pentacles coming out, with this Two of Pentacles coming out, it just signifies a person, whoever's energy this is. I'm kind of picking up this could be both of y'all's energies with this Two of Pentacles, where it's like, yes, there has been kind of a standstill. Yes, there's been an imbalance in this connection that needs to be addressed. But right now, I've got too much going on in my life, and you've got too much going on in your life to be able to fully address this and deal with this right now. right now, let's just keep the peace and let's just kind of sweep this under the rug and revisit this later. With this Tower card coming out on the bottom of the deck, I feel like that this ultimately caused some sort of upheaval. This caused the destruction of an old foundation, an old worn out foundation. This could really have just been an eye-opener for one, if not both of you. I feel like this is a connection that's currently in separation right now, and there's been minimum to no contact. And I feel like you both have reached this point of just like realizing exactly how unbalanced the scales feel in both of y'all's lives, in y'all's 3D realities. And I feel like that's why there's been so much 5D activity. There's been so much activity going on, like in the spiritual higher realms, that I feel like y'all's 3D selves perhaps could be unaware of. I just saw 36, 37. That could resonate for somebody. Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? We have the Lovers in the reverse. So this is Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could have that highly aspected in your chart. A lot of reversals, and now we have this 8 of Swords in the reverse. Again, more incarceration energy. One situation that I'm getting is one of you guys could have just gotten out of jail and have had no contact with your person. And somebody is like tripping in their ego, and like they know what's up, they know who this person is to them, but at the same time they're damn just scared to death of whatever was the consequential factor of this person's incarceration, whatever that was. They're just worried about history repeating itself. But that's not going to be for everybody. That's not going to be for everybody. That's just going to be for a couple of y'all. But with this 8 of Swords coming out in the reverse, that's showing me that, yeah, this was a hollow victory. And that both of you guys, with this Lovers coming out in the reverse, this is telling me that both of you guys do feel like this. It's just crazy, like y'all are both kind of low-key tripping over this connection, right? But neither one of you knows that the other is tripping about it, with this Lovers coming out in the reverse. That's not being connected with one another. That is something like, that's two people not coming together. That's a split up. This could symbolize like infidelity. There could have been maybe an issue as far as like somebody could have been non-committal in this situation. Perhaps maybe they couldn't get on the same page. The Lovers in the reverse is strongly I'm picking up that y'all are nowhere near on the same page. Nowhere near it. Y'all ain't even in the same notebook, okay? Like, literally, somebody is in a pile of, like, construction paper, and then somebody is in a 5-star college ruled notebook. Like, that's how far off the same page y'all are. And with this 8 of Swords coming out in the reverse, I feel like somebody is, like, not... I just saw 3939. That could also be significant. I feel like y'all were unaware of, this mutual concern amongst the both of you, and it was causing you to be blindfolded. Again, we have more blindfolded energy coming to the situation, but the 8 of Swords in the upright is in reference to a self-made, mentally imposed prison. So you were you would be in a mental prison. But if you look very closely at this lady, she's blindfolded, right? And surrounded by those swords. But she can easily undo her blindfold and undo the things that are tying her to that post and get out between those swords. She just chooses not to. But this is in the reverse, so that is letting me know that you guys are coming out of this energy, right? You guys are coming out of this blindfolded, just, you know, kind of sense of unawareness. And this could be soon. Maybe not, though, with this Lover's card in the reverse. There could have definitely been some infidelity here. Yeah, somebody could have been just too caught up in illusions to be able to see the truth to this situation. But I feel like you guys are coming out of that. To sum up this reading, can you clarify the Eight of Swords in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse? Seven of Pentacles, thank you, Holy Spirit. Six of Cups in the reverse. Okay, what's strange is, okay, I wanted to say earlier, this is crazy, I'm psychic as fuck, holy shit. I wanted to say earlier that somebody was stuck in the past here, right? Somebody was stuck in the past. Somebody was too caught up in the illusions of the past, or the illusions that the past may have created. And it put them in this self-made prison, right? Mentally. So, with this Seven of Pentacles coming out, a couple of things. This is a situation that in your past, this is definitely somebody from your past, or it could have been a past life. This is somebody that you invested a lot of energy into, okay? Now with the Six of Cups coming out, this could be either somebody that you have children with, or this could be somebody that you've known since childhood, right? Earth signs. So, this is definitely a past energy, though, but somebody was stuck in the past here because I feel like there was just so much that was invested in this. There were too many emotions invested, and it was difficult to get on the same page. There definitely needs to be some sort of conversation that's had here. You know, I didn't plan on adding this on to any of my other element signs readings, but fuck it, Earth signs. I'm already pretty much just as invested as you guys are. So I want to know, are these two people going to come back into each other's lives soon, Holy Spirit? Are these two people going to get on the same page anytime soon? I want to know. Not for everybody, but for some of you with the Seven of Pentacles, this could have been a work situation as well. Will my Earth signs get on the same page with their counterpart anytime soon, please, Holy Spirit? Four of Wands. The Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck of that. Wow, okay, very interesting. See, when the Four of Wands initially fell down, that initially made me think yes. But with this Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck, for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, now that the Three of Swords comes out, this again gives me incarceration energy. Like, you know, like these are the bars, that's the facility. So this is either more incarceration energy, or for some of you, this person already has a fortress developed elsewhere, and you guys are currently you guys are at a distance. And with this Three of Swords coming out, somebody could be too caught up in a past heartbreak. This could either be a heartbreak from this connection, or this could just be somebody being guarded from, a heartbreak period. There's so many different ways this could go. But for some of you, now this isn't going to be for all of you, but for some of you, this Four of Wands could be what your person is coming to realize with that Six of Cups in the reverse. That can also be leaving the past in the past, right? So this could be what your person now sees that they want with you, and so they're coming out of the state of heartbreak. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Clarify. Why is the Three of Swords here? I'm just getting so many different situations from that. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Thank you. Two of Cups. Nine of Cups. Oh, this person sees you as wish fulfillment. We finally have some Cups energy coming out. So for a lot of you, yes, the situation, these scales will be balanced soon, man. This Two of Cups here is a love offer between two divine counterparts. This is my divine counterpart soulmate card. However you want to label this connection, this is definitely highly spiritual. This is this could be a power couple too. This could be definitely a power couple. And with this Four of Wands, this person could want to, this person could see you as home. This person could want to start a home with you. I just saw 4747 if that resonates for anybody. With this Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck, I feel like you both see the other. With that Two of Cups, you both see each other as wish fulfillment, earth signs. Somebody just needs to get out of their motherfucking ego long enough, okay? And again, to the feminine, if I'm talking to you right now, sweetheart, really just focus on yourself right now. I promise this person's coming back. This person's coming back. It's all a matter of the energy. They're gonna mirror the energy that you have for yourself or towards yourself right now, right? So if you're placing yourself on that pedestal, divine feminine, and you are working on yourself, doing the shadow work, doing the healing. I'm not saying you got to heal past life karma and all that bullshit that you might hear on YouTube. What I am saying is if you just do the work and view yourself as worthy, place yourself on that pedestal, that person's going to mirror your energy. And vice versa, divine masculine. Focus on yourself. Find out what it is that's putting you in this stagnant ass energy. What is holding you back right now? What is not for your greatest and highest good? Find out what those ties are that bind and come out of them. Could be talking to a Capricorn or somebody with that heavily aspected. So yeah, guys, that was your divine counterpart reading. I knew Spirit had to come through with some sort of message for y'all. It came at me like so fast all at once. So for anybody else that plans on watching any of the other elements that you might have in your chart, as long as this will apply to any element that you'll have for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, North Node, Midheaven, or Jupiter. We're all kind of astrological mutts, especially for like a star seed, divine. person, you know, you definitely have a lot of different signs and different, like, just check it out. I didn't do it for this video, but for next video, I will link a free website that you can actually, like, if you know the time and the place of your birth, you can pull up your birth chart. This is going to be of no affiliation to me. I just want you guys to be as well informed as you can about yourselves. That way, you know, situations like this can be repaired because you're doing the inner work. And astrology is a tool to do that. So anyway, I know I kind of got off on a tangent there, but if you are a air sign, fire sign, or water sign, I will probably have y'all's readings up sometime tomorrow. It's already getting kind of late, and I was feeling called to do Earth first. So I'm still waiting on my previous reading to upload before I can upload this one, and I don't have enough space on my phone to record another reading tonight. So there will be a gap between readings. I'm sorry about that, guys. But thank you so much for watching Divinations with Lindsay, or by Lindsay, excuse me, Divinations by Lindsay. My name is Lindsay, and if you like my style, go and stay for a while. Make sure to share this video, guys, because by you sharing the video, that helps the YouTube algorithm to help more people that need this message get the message. Also, don't forget to please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell button so that you can receive personalized notifications whenever I'm picking up on your energy. Alright, so my lovely earth signs, thank you so much. That was your reading, and namaste.